there. As you can see, I just decided to film in a different place in my home amongst my lovely plants and some of my favorite places. So, switching it up on you guys, making sure, you know, I'm keeping you guessing. So, I want to share with you guys my 5 favorite eye creams. And, you know, it's something I've been thinking a lot about lately with what I can share with you guys. And obviously, I have access to a lot of different brands and a lot of different products, and I'm always trying things. And people constantly are asking me what my favorite mascara is, eye cream, this, that, hair care. And honestly, how could I ever choose one? I mean, that's really, really hard. There's so many great brands out there, so many great products and ingredients. So I can't narrow it down to one. But I feel like 5 is a good number because, you know, there's even more eye creams that I do like, but I can really tell you my top 5 and the 5 that I'm always gravitating towards. So that's what I'm gonna share with you today. And I thought it might be better to just do it in a video form instead of, you know, writing it out on the blog. And don't be annoyed, but I do have my phone because in case I wanna look at it for any notes. So I have my 5 right here. Are you ready to see? I don't even know where to start. So I'm just gonna start with this one here. And this is from Kate Somerville. And this is their goat milk depuffing eye balm. So where does this live? This actually lives in my kit that I take on set. And I'll tell you what, people go crazy for this eye cream. All my models, they love it. And it's just this little stick here. It's really, really cooling, and it's a depuffing eye balm. So this is made from the lactose of goat's milk, which is very great for sensitive skin, and it's really, really soothing. And I have to tell you, every time I use it on all of my girls, they literally are like, what did you just put on my eyes? And they want to take it and take a photo of it to get for themselves because it's fantastic. And it works really well as a prep underneath makeup. I found that, you know, it doesn't compete with concealers underneath the eye. It's a nice kind of flawless base for putting makeup on top. So I really, really love that, and I use it constantly. Okay, so next up, where should we go? Melanin Gets. This eye cream is incredible, the revitalizing eye cream. Now, if you look, this is a very small package. It's so rich that a little bit really goes a long way. And it's one of those eye creams, when you put it on, you're like, oh yeah, this is really good and it's working. I love putting this on at night before I go to bed, or if I'm having kind of a weekend in or a morning in where I'm not leaving the house, I really like to kind of pile it on. And it's really, really good. It's really intense. For this one, I actually do want to tell you a few of the key ingredients. So I'm just going to. So it's got firming peptides, which help to reduce wrinkles. Marine algae extract, so that stimulates skin renewal, and sunflower oil, which protects the skin from free radicals, and sodium hyaluronate and panthenol, so that boosts the moisture and the suppleness. And you know, it's just the blend of all those ingredients. It is a fantastic eye cream. There's a truck going by. It's Sunday, I'm in the neighborhood. So I really, really love this, and it's something I always grab for myself. Next up, this one is, again, like the first time I used this, I was like, this is genius. This is from Origins, and this is their ginseng eye cream. So if you look at this, I don't know if it's picking it up in the camera, but there's actually some pearl in this eye cream. So especially for morning, I just feel like this is the ultimate brightening eye cream, because it has a little bit of that pearl, which is going to reflect light, and it's going to just make you look like really bright and really fresh and have like a subtle glow to your skin. And they use coffee extract and ginseng as two of the ingredients in this. And also just, it's really refreshing, it's really brightening, and it just feels really good. And this also works really well as a base underneath makeup. So this is probably more of a daytime thing for me. I especially also love it when I go to the gym, if I'm not wearing makeup, but I still put on some face cream beforehand. I feel like this just kind of gives me like a little bit of a glow, a healthy glow for the gym. So along those same lines, I just barely started using Tata Harper, and this is their illuminating eye cream. So it's actually a similar theory as far as having something that's going to illuminate. And I feel like this one probably is even a little bit, it has a little bit more illumination than the Origins does. And again, is so great to use in the morning as a good prep underneath makeup. And as you can see, I'm still trying to blend this in. A little bit goes a long way. So it's really going to last a long time. The smell of it is so good. And it just is really, really smoothing. And this one I wanna see my notes on this one, because it had some ingredients that I was excited about. So Diamond Dust Mineral Blend is what they're using to get the illumination. And they call it soft focus, which I think is so good. It's like a little filter on the face. Hyaluronic acid, which I'm such a fan of hyaluronic acid. It's such a great ingredient. And that's a plumping effect. So it's really going to kind of like, you know, make that look really like full and supple and like you had a nice sleep. And Spanish lavender. So that's probably what I'm smelling that's really, really yummy. And this reduces appearance of wrinkles in as little as 24 hours. So that one is new to me, but immediately, like the second I used it, I was like, oh yeah, already one of my top favorites. And then last one. So this is kind of a curveball. Llano Lips. Have you ever heard of this? So this is their Golden Dry Skin Salve. And I've actually been using this not only just for my eyes, I have it on my lips right now. I had a cut on one of my toes and I put this on, literally the next day it was gone. So this is kind of a universal salve. It could be used for everything. And what I like to do if I really want like a deep like night treatment is I'll put this on underneath my eyes before I go to bed, and I feel like it's like even when I wake up the next morning it's still there. Like it's really, really strong and it's really intense. I also put it on my lips before I go to bed. And here's the details on that. So the ingredients are quadruple lanolin Nature's Wonder Moisturizer. And this molecular structure closely resembles and mimics your own skin lipids, which is really interesting. Truck again. It has vitamin E, which is really good for the skin, and Manuka honey. So this has no artificial fragrances, parabens, petroleum, PEGs, mineral oil or sulfates, no animal testing, and made in Australia. So it's pretty amazing. And this tube is kind of like the one-all tube. You can use it for so many different things. Throw it in your bag. It's great if you have kids. It's kind of the wonder cream. So yeah, these are the ones, you guys. These are my favorite 5. And the good thing too is that we've got different price ranges as well. These are just under $100, but similar in price. And then I believe these, at least these two, I think are in the $30 range. The Llano Lips, what is that one? Let's see. It's gonna tell me right now. I think it's only like, I wanna say it's like $16 or something. How much are you? $16.95 maybe? So yeah, we've covered all ranges. As you know, I'm a big advocate for skincare, so it is one thing that maybe, you know, I'm sure there's some great ones also at the drugstore, but if you have the option of being able to buy a little bit up from there, I would, because I think it's one of the most important things to invest your money in. And there's no like too young of an age, I guess, to start with skincare and eye creams, because the more you prevent and the more you moisturize and the more you use now, the better you're going to be for the long term. So that's my skinny on eye creams. I hope this was helpful, and I can't wait to share more with you very, very soon. Until then, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.